It's Melanie. Happy Friday to everybody. I hope you all had a fantastic week. I had a pretty good week. We have had a lot of stuff happening around the house. Craig is redoing our back deck in our yard. We had a small concrete square out there, and now we have a very large concrete square out there. So our weekend is going to be filled with fixing up the backyard for summer. Kind of excited about it because we are going to be looking at some new backyard like furniture, and we've never really enjoyed our backyard, and so it'll be nice to maybe actually spend some time out there this summer and be able to eat dinner outside if we get a nice set to have dinner at. And so it's going to be really nice. I'm excited. I normally don't do much on the outside of our house. That's kind of Craig's domain. I take care of everything in here. So with the exception of major remodels that we're doing. So yeah, we have a lot of stuff that we are going to be doing around the house for the next few months. So it's going to be kind of crazy and busy, but I think it'll be good because we've been meaning to do these things for a really long time. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and jump into my Friday favorites, and I have a lot of stuff to share with you. First, I'm going to start out by talking about one of my favorite YouTubers. I love to do these share the love type shout outs, and I'm going to mention my friend Adriana. She is such a beautiful, beautiful inside and outside kind of person. Adriana has been subscribed to my channel forever, and it took me a little while to figure out that she actually does videos herself. But once I figured it out, I just fell in love with her. She is stunningly beautiful and just such a down to earth, beautiful personality. I feel when I watch Adriana, I just feel very at ease. She's so laid back, kind of the opposite of me in some ways, and I just really appreciate those qualities about her. You know, she doesn't seem high-strung at all. She just really enjoys life, and she has this mentality of living each day to the fullest, and just appreciating things, and just so sweet and generous. And she just, I don't know, Adriana is just one of my favorite people to watch. I really hope that you guys will go and check her out. Her channel name is Adriana Pina, so I'm going to list it down below for you guys. Go and check her out and say hello. I hope that you make a connection with her as well. She really is such a wonderful person. I hope that someday I can meet her face to face. I feel she's another one of those people that if I met her in real life, we would just instantly be friends. She's so wonderful, you guys, and I really hope that you will go take the time to check her out and subscribe to her channel. She does weekly makeup baskets. She does reviews. She, in one of her recent videos, she says she wants to start getting into more DIY type stuff. Her channel's just really well-rounded, and she's just a beautiful person to boot, and I think she deserves so many more subscribers than she already has. So go check Adriana out and tell her hello. And that, I hope that you make enough of a connection with her to be able to subscribe to her and add her to your repertoire of people that you like to watch. Okay, I'm going to mention a candle favorite, and it's another Light My Soy candle, and I thought I would mention something different from what I normally show you guys. I always show you guys bakery scents because that is just what I love in terms of home fragrance. It's my favorite. I thought I would mention Blue Sugar Type, which is not a bakery candle at all. Blue Sugar Type is actually a dupe for Aquilina's Blue Sugar. So I don't know if Blue Sugar is still out, but here's a look at the label there. I don't know if that perfume is still out in circulation, but I believe it's actually, I want to say it's a cologne for men. I don't even think it's a woman's perfume, but this is so lovely. It is so different from anything that I ever normally gravitate towards. It is a very woodsy, musky, but slightly sweet kind of scent. it definitely has like sandalwoody type of notes in there and just a hint of sweetness. It's not a sugary sweetness though. It's really, really hard to explain. I'm going to go ahead and link this down below for you. I will link everything that I show you if I can find links for it down below for you. But I have to say that this is one of the candles that I sort of took a chance with Light My Soy in terms of ordering like a full size of it, because I really didn't know whether I would love it or not. Turns out that I really actually like it. I like it best as a bedroom candle. I don't think it really like belongs in like the kitchen or the dining room or the living room per se. I just feel like this is a warm, romantic, like musky bedroom type scent. So if you are not a bakery person, I can attest to the fact that Light My Soy does lots of other types of scents really well as well. They've sent me quite a few votives with my orders to be able to smell some different types of scents that they have. They have a beautiful white tea and ginger scent that I actually want to get a full size of. And those are, like I said, not scents that I gravitate towards really at all. So anyway, I thought I would shout this one out because it's just really, really nice and really different from what I normally talk about. Okay, I have some false lashes to share with you guys. I do not wear false lashes often because I feel like they are a little bit of a hassle for my everyday life. However, last Saturday, Craig and I went out to dinner with some friends and I popped these on and my eyes looked so amazing. These are the Kiss light and soft as a feather lashes, I guess. And the style is Vamp. So there's a look at them there. These feel like such high-end lashes. They're incredibly soft and they are super lightweight. The band is, it looks like it's actually fairly substantial, but they are so much lighter feeling than the Ardell lashes are. I wish I could like, I don't know exactly what it is because the band looks so similar to the Ardell, but there is definitely a difference between the two. These I think are a little bit more expensive than the Ardell lashes are, but I think it's totally worth paying like the extra $1 or so. I've already worn these particular ones 3 or 4 times and they're still in really, really good shape. I haven't done the best job of getting the glue off from this last time that I wore them, but that's okay. They are really nicely tapered at the ends. They actually look like real lashes. Now, these are a pretty like full and long pair of lashes. So no one was fooled in thinking they were my natural lashes, but they really like, they do actually look like natural lashes. Like if someone had natural lashes like this, I would be so jealous. But you know, like they don't look bluntly cut at the ends. Like I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you know how natural lashes taper. Like these just mimic that very, very beautifully. So if you're looking for some lashes, these are super easy to apply. I use the Duo lash adhesive. That works really well for me. I actually used the free glue that was included once. I think the first time that I used these, I used the free glue, and that actually worked really well as well, and I don't normally use the free glue. So anyway, I thought I'd recommend these since I don't normally talk about false lashes, but I'm certainly not wearing them today. I have a body wash, and this is actually a body wash that I bought for Craig. This is the Nivea Coconut Moisturizing Body Wash. So I bought this for Craig because he really likes coconut scented things in the shower. I buy him coconut shampoo from Suave, and then I saw this and it was actually really inexpensive. I want to say it was like $2.50 or $3 at Target, and I bought it for him, but I've totally, whoop, there's a little bubble, boop. I have totally been using it myself because it is so moisturizing. It doesn't really lather up. It's more of like a cream type body wash. It smells like $1 million. It smells like really good fresh coconut. And it is just really, really moisturizing. I mean, there's nothing like super special about it, short of it not being drying in any kind of way. Sorry, it's kind of like gooing out of here. There's nothing super special about it in terms of like, you know, it's not magical, but it's just not a drying body wash in any kind of way. And that's really important to me because I have eczema issues, and this doesn't exacerbate that. I mean, it doesn't, like, I wouldn't say that it necessarily helps eczema, but at least it doesn't dry my skin out further, and it smells really, really good. Okay, 2 skincare products that I've been using in conjunction for actually the last couple of weeks that I thought I would finally mention in a video. I really love the Paula's Choice Clinical 1% Retinol Treatment. I've been using this for a few months now, and I really like it. It's something that I have to use every 2 or every 3 nights. I can't use it every night because it does dry my skin out a little bit. However, ever since I started mixing in the Joy and Karma Hyaluronic Acid Serum, I received this as like a promo type thing. Like, they didn't ask me to review it. They were just like, here, do you want to try this and let us know if you like it. So they didn't ask me to like mention it in a video at all. And I've used about a quarter of it now, and I really like this hyaluronic acid. It's actually 98% natural and 72% organic. Joy Karma is a company, they're based out of Canada, but their products are made in the US. You can find this stuff on Amazon. I will link it down below for you. This is a really nice hyaluronic acid serum. So I've actually been mixing the 2 of these together, and hyaluronic acid helps to keep moisture in your skin. It helps to plump your skin up. It just feels great. And mixing the 2 of these together keeps the dryness that can happen from using a retinol treatment at bay. Like, it is completely, like, it has changed this product for me for, like, the even better, if that makes sense. Like, I love this on its own, but mixing these 2 together has, like, made an even bigger difference in my skin. I don't have the dry flakiness anymore, and I'm getting the benefits of the retinol, which is helping to exfoliate my skin. It's helping to clear out my pores. It's helping to just help my skin texture look smoother overall. So anyway, I really have enjoyed this Joy Karma stuff, and I'm actually, I think I may just like keep going with this. Once I run out of it, I'll probably order it again. I do know that Paula's Choice just came out with a hyaluronic acid serum, but I'm probably going to hold off on that until I finish this. And I don't know, this is less expensive than the Paula's Choice one, so anyway, I'm going to see if I can get a sample of the Paula's Choice Hyaluronic Acid Serum, and then maybe I can compare the 2. But this one's just really, really nice, so there you go. Okay, I have a blush that I thought I would mention, and it's kind of a crazy one, but I've worn it a couple times this week, and with a light hand, this is a beautiful flush of color to the cheeks. This is Bella Rosa from the Milani Baked Blush collection, so it's one of these guys here. It's a really, really pigmented, like, raspberry type color. Very, very pretty, but use a very light hand and then tap that brush off before you bring it anywhere near your face. It actually has a little bit of like a staining effect. If you can see, there's almost a stain on my middle finger now. Apply it right where you want it. Don't just kind of go in and assume that you can like work the product out. Place it where you want it, and then really kind of like buff it into your skin. It's not the easiest blush to use, but I find that the effect from it is so beautiful that it's kind of worth the extra work. So if you've always been curious about it, if you use a light hand and you use a really good brush and you buff it in really well, the effect is totally worth the effort. The lipstick that I'm going to mention is the NYX matte lipstick in Whipped Caviar. I'm going to give you guys a swatch of this. I'm a little bit bummed because this tube is defective, and this just kind of rolls down on its own whenever it feels like it. But the color and the texture and the formula of this lipstick is stunning. So Whipped Caviar, it's basically a mauve plum color. That's the best way that I can describe it. It is so creamy. It is the only matte lipstick, well, one of the few matte lipsticks that doesn't leave my lips feeling super dry and irritated. I find that some matte lipsticks are really hard to use and they're hard to wear because they just make your lips feel uncomfortable. This one does not. It has a creamy feel to it. but it's just, the color alone, I love it for the color, but like the texture of the lipstick and the wear of it, I could probably go easily 4 hours without retouching my lipstick. So that really kind of says a lot. I really, really enjoy that formula as well as that color. This one is always out of stock at my local Ulta, so you may have to order it online, but it's absolutely worth tracking down for this color. If you love mauve plums, it's not what I'm wearing right now. Right now I'm actually wearing the remnants of Buxom's Dolly with a little bit of Resist Anti-Aging Lip Gloss on top. I talked about this in my Paula's Choice makeup review video that I did earlier this week. I will link that down below if you haven't seen that. I will link all of the videos that I've done this week down below for you. Okay, I have one more favorite, and then I have a flop to share with you. So the eyeshadow palette that I used for most this week, and I'm not wearing it today because today I'm trying out the Shade and Light palette from Kat Von D. But for the vast majority of this week, I've been wearing the Laura Mercier Artist Palette for Eyes. This was re-released. I believe it's sold out again now at Sephora. Let me see if I can just cover up the mirror like this. Okay, there we go. So I've been loving this color. Is it Fresco in the crease? And then I've been doing Vanilla Nuts. I don't know why that makes me giggle. I'm such a 12-year-old. I've been wearing Vanilla Nuts on my lid. Such an idiot. And then I've also been blending a little bit of the violet ink into my crease as well. So the Fresco is honestly more of like a transition shade, and then I get the definition from the violet ink. But those are the three colors that I absolutely love out of this palette. African Violet is really stunning as well. I'm surprised I haven't worn that as much, but I wore that quite a few times last year. There's actually a pretty decent dent in there. I just really love this palette overall. If you were able to get this again when they re-released it, so lucky. You are so lucky. It is so beautiful, and I don't know why they just don't keep this as a permanent part of the collection, because she would continue to sell like probably hundreds of these. This is such a great palette, and it really is worth the splurge. It is a little bit more expensive for the amount of shadows that you're getting, but the shadows are super, super nice. I do know that most of these are available individually. So, you know, if you weren't able to get your hands on the palette, some of the colors you can get on their own. And I really like the Laura Mercier formulation for their shadows. So, thought I'd mention that. And then my flop for the week is this Hard Candy Rock and Roll Baked Eyeshadow Duo. So, this was one of those products that I was thinking that I would probably end up not wanting to keep. The purpose of my beauty baskets are to sort of weed through products that I have a hard time maybe letting go of, but forcing myself to use them really helps me like come to the conclusion that yes, this is great, it's worth keeping. No, it's not worth keeping. Either give it away or throw it in the trash, depending on, you know, what needs to happen. But what I struggle with these hard candy eyeshadows is that you almost have to, especially these baked ones, you have to apply them with your fingers to get any sort of pigmentation. You cannot use a regular brush. And I just don't like using my fingers to apply my eyeshadow. I know that shouldn't be a big deal, but it's just, I don't know. I'm more of like a tools kind of person when it comes to makeup. Like I like to use tools. I don't like to use my fingers, even though you could argue that your fingers are definitely one of your best beauty tools. I love to apply my Sarah McNamara Miracle Skin Transformer with my fingers, but that's about it. So I just don't find the pigmentation to be there. I know that I'm not going to reach for this again in another beauty basket. So this is one of those things that definitely didn't make the cut, and it's when I do my next purge, this is definitely going to be going. So I already have a few things that really didn't make the cut, so my next purge is already looking pretty substantial, and I will do that towards the end of the year, probably before the November VIB sale, because I'll want to get rid of some things before I bring new things in. So anyway, I hope that you guys have a fantastic weekend. Like I said, I'm gonna probably be outside helping Craig with our new backyard adventure. And I'll post some pictures on Instagram of that so that you guys can check out what we're doing back there. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, and for all of your kind words on my videos this week. You guys have been awesome. I'm struggling a little bit to keep up with the amount of comments that I'm starting to get, so I'm trying really hard to work my way through those. I try to answer the questions first if I can get to them, but I at least want to say, like, thank you to everybody for leaving a comment, because I just really appreciate that you guys take the time to watch my channel. There's thousands and thousands of other people that you could be spending your time watching, and I just appreciate that you use your time to watch me. So thank you so much, and have a great weekend, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.